Why is this man smiling? Because he's 3-0 in Ohio Valley Conference play. Jacksonville State volleyball, 3 straight wins to begin OVC action, 9-8 on the season. You are the king right now, aren't you? Starting at 3-0.
I don't know about all that stuff, but yeah, we're playing pretty well right now.
I got to ask you, did you think you'd be 3-0 after that first weekend of play in the league?
No, I honestly, I didn't think we would be. I mean, we were hoping the first 2 weekends that we were. I said to Ben, as a matter of fact, my assistant, I said, if we leave here 2-2, I said, I'll be happy after the first 2 weekends. But then we go out and we beat 2 teams that I were picked way ahead of us, and I was like, whoa, And I'm finding out the OVC is the parity is huge. I mean, my God, I think we can compete every day with each other, so that's going to be scary all year.
All right, go back to the opening match in OVC play. You go 5 sets with SIUE, had a chance maybe to win it in the 4th, and then you win it in the 5th, and then you come back Saturday. Eastern Illinois is ahead in the 5th set, 8-2, and you rally to win that. How do you explain this with a first-year team under you?
Well, I think it's every day how much I push them. I mean, you walk in our gym, I'm not very nice in practice sometimes, but I think that all feeds over. Plus, these kids want to be great. I mean, all we said to them when we were down 8-2 at the changeover, I just said to them, okay, let's get a couple points. It all starts with 1 point. And we got to 9-5 and then 9-7. And when they called timeout at 9-7, I said, you score out of this timeout, they're going to give us 2. They made me look great because it happened. And then the same thing happened at 10-11. I said the same thing to them, and it happened again. So they made me look like a genius, But, we didn't start off that game well, and I was really surprised at changeover for us to come back. I thought maybe if we get to 10 or 11 and finish that way, it'd be positive, but then we come back and win it. And last night we win 1 and 2. Come back in 3, and they made a couple of nice adjustments. I mean, Dave I know very well. He's a very good coach. He made a couple adjustments, and which made me in game 4 at the end, we made an adjustment that they hadn't seen all night, and it just happened to work for us. So the girls made me look good again.
One thing I've noticed, and I've heard other people talk about, when they step out between the lines, I mean, effort-wise, you don't have to worry about anything. They bust it when they're out there, don't they?
Oh, my God. I mean, their effort is unbelievable. I mean, we stress that every day. I mean, we don't let them take one ball off in practice, so I think it leads over to the games. But, you credit to them. I mean, I don't do anything special, that other coaches don't do. We just make sure that every day we're training hard and they believe in themselves, and they certainly do that right now.
And you mix practice up, don't you? Do different things, different days and stuff?
Yeah, now I got to give away all my secrets. Yeah, we changed it around. We do a lot of individual stuff, and then we work it into team stuff, and then game plan stuff. So, yeah, we changed a lot. Today is going to be a lot different than it was, 2 days ago when we were in prep for the day before. We'll go hard today, even though we won last night. We'll go pretty hard today defensively, and then kind of change tomorrow, getting ready for UT Martin.
When you talked about Tennessee Tech, so a midweek match, you only play once this weekend, a Saturday contest at Martin. First time on the road, so don't know what that means going on the road, right?
I have no idea, and if I would have known the schedule, I wish I would have changed it to play Friday night so I'd be back for football. But, we have no idea. I mean, we're going, and every road trip's going to be new for me, because I don't even know the city we're going to be honest with you. So it's all going to be new to me. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be a learning experience. And the conference Friday, when we do get into double days on the weekends on the road, Friday, Saturday, I've never had that before. Southland was Thursday, Saturday. So, yeah, I'm learning as we go, but I know the girls are excited for Saturday, that's for sure.
And the confidence level's got to be way high right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty excited. I kind of keep it, because I watch the film and I go, UT Martin, I mean, they're really good. They took Murray to 4, and Murray is very good. That's the film I watched today. So it's going to be another fun, tough match in the OVC.
Congratulations. Great start. Keep it up. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jacksonville State volleyball, a big start to the Ohio Valley Conference schedule here as they won the first 3 games in OVC play here on the homestand, knocking off Southern Illinois, Edwardsville, Eastern Illinois, and then another thriller in 4 sets as they took care of Tennessee Tech. We visit with Emily George, junior from Georgetown, Texas. Wow, what a great start. I know you are very happy and excited the way things are going right now.
Absolutely. We are playing really well and, going out there and having fun, playing the game we love.
What's the biggest difference? Is it just the confidence factor, just playing more together? What's the biggest change?
I think the biggest change would probably be how much effort and heart we have, and we always go out there and give it our all.
It was a rough start when the first weekend you lose all 4 matches. Was everybody sort of scratching their heads at that point in time?
Oh, yeah, we were all like, oh, well, preseason didn't really work. What's going on? But then we finally got it together. We started getting better throughout the preseason tournaments.
Did it take just a little bit, especially that first weekend, get used to Coach Gamble, maybe his style, first time you'd been in a match with him, and just get accustomed to being out there and getting used to playing with each other again?
Yeah, at first it was because we had a lot of new people, lots of freshmen on the court, and they were nervous, of course, so we had to get them, into our system and then his system also, so we were, battling both sides.
All right, the first OVC match with SIUE, had a chance to win it in the 4th set, didn't, had to go to the 5th set, and then on Saturday you fall behind in the 5th set, 8-2. Again, what's the biggest change, say, from last year or the last 2 years to this year?
I think from last year to this year, like last year losing 9-2, we would have just given up and let them win. But we are a team that we never give up. We always are fighting till the end, till the game is over.
The one thing I noticed effort-wise, everybody on the floor playing extremely hard the whole time they're out there. Does that come from Coach Gamble and what you've done in the preseason leading up to getting the year started?
I think it's a little bit of both. He expects a lot from us, but we always, in practice, in games, always go out there with a ton of effort and always play with our heart. So
you've been a little beat up, I'll say. You've been injured some, but are you close to full strength?
I wouldn't say full strength, but I still am playing through it and trying to, do what's best for the team.
All right. We'll put it this way. It looked like your swing was better against Tennessee Tech, that you were close to normal then.
Yes. Once I got warmed up, I was feeling a little bit better, or it was just the adrenaline pumping, so didn't really feel it.
You had a double-double in that one. You've had several so far this season, kills, double figures kills and digs. Where do you get the most pleasure, from pounding one in the floor or digging one out of the floor?
I like both. Actually, I honestly, when I pass the ball, like service Z, I pass the ball to Z, and Jen said Z, and she pounds it to the ground. I think that's the best part of it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not just me, just Z.
Are you having a whole lot of fun playing right now?
I absolutely am, with all of the girls.
This is the turnaround, especially with the league, and now you've won, 9 and lost 8 as you get ready for this weekend trip to Tennessee Martin. Practice, everything's entirely different now, isn't it?
Yeah, every practice is very intense and very strategic all the time. Like we work on one thing. If we're doing bad in games, we'll go into practice and we'll work on it.
A lot of detail-oriented stuff, correct?
Very detailed and disciplined.
All right. We've talked about this before, but you're from Georgetown, Texas. Let's just go through it again. Why did you choose Jacksonville State? How did you end up here?
Well, in club, I got an email from obviously Joe, but and then he said come visit. I came to visit, and I loved the campus and I loved the people, and so then it was just, I felt it inside my heart that this is where I was supposed to be.
So this is home now, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, but you were telling me earlier, when you graduate, you're going back to Texas, right?
I am going back to Texas. Yes.
What's your major?
Pre-med.
And what do we want to do with from pre-med and graduating from Jacksonville State? What's ahead after that?
Medical school in Texas, and I want to become a physician's assistant.
Great. Well, all right. Before you get to that, though, more volleyball, great start. To keep this roll going, what have you got to do to keep things going in OVC play?
I think continuously play as a team and have fun doing it also, and having a lot of character and going out there and doing our jobs on the court. I think we should be successful.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jacksonville State's on the road this weekend. Tennessee Martin back at home next Tuesday night. Gamecocks will host Alabama A&M.